Sure.
I'll just kind of yell at him like, what is it?
If only
What's
somebody knew the light cantrip.
He did. He used to.
I just threw a light box out there.
Yeah. He put a touch light on one of the boxes and threw it deeper inside. All right, Morians, your turn.
I can't.
Lewis, FYI, the words sound normal to you. You can hear your voice projecting, though it does sound a little different than you normally sound.
Okay.
I'm going to assume he can figure it out. I'm going to find a good place and attempt to scale this. And my
All right.
Cloud of Butterflies is going to use the help action to give me advantage.
Your butterflies are using the held action to give you
The
help action to give you advantage in climbing.
How?
Yes. They're showing me where to put my hands.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Are you doing this as pure strength or technique?
I think that this has to be athletics. I don't see any other way to do this.
You can still use technique.
I am not an acrobat. I am
Okay.
reasonably dexterous, but I am by no means a monk.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll athletics. You are able to make your way up at half speed.
All
which
right.
is normal for climbing. Unless you have climbing as a speed modifier.
No, I don't.
So yeah, so you're familiar helping out. You are able to find some spots, and you're kind of able to get your hand in there and whatnot. And it is at this point. You kind of went to the lowest spot, so it's going to be 20 feet. So you're able to get almost to the top. Because 15 feet up.
All right, I will use my action to dash, so I can just get that last 5 feet this turn.
Okay.
And not be stuck on the wall to be attacked.
You must make another climbing check.
Sure.
All right, make a dex save. At disadvantage. All right. So as you are climbing up, you're like, "Oh, I'm almost there," and you quickly grab in the spot that you have, and you lift yourself up. Well, the piece of wood on the inside was slightly broken, and as you put more of your weight on it than what you had before, the board cracks and breaks. You lose your balance and slide down. However, you are able to catch yourself without a whole lot of issue. Like a board that you had gotten before, you're able to get yourself, but you are 10 feet off of the ground.
Okay.
And luckily, you don't take any damage from that. You did not get any slivers.
Well, that's fortunate. That's my turn.
Okay. 15. 10, 15. Okay. Bane.
Hello.
Your turn.
Okay. All these creatures coming. What are y'all doing? You're all leaving.
One of them ran inside of the boat. The other one started climbing the boat.
So, what Maureen said to you before she left was that she thinks there's more of the mushrooms coming, and we should get to high ground.
That sounds boring.
I'm with the low ground crew.
Not a melee fighter. Also, Maureen's was.
I'm a tank. You can just hang out around me.
Yeah, do they go around you? You weren't tanking very well before.
There's stuff that I can do to stop them from moving.
We're all tanks.
Wouldn't it be better for you to tank on the ground while I shoot them from above?
Coward. I mean,
Alright. Since they're going back, I'm gonna move here,
Howard!
here, and I'm moving right here to limit the amount of things that will be around me.
Okay.
Holding my action for the same.
The crates are about 3/4 your height.
Okay, cool. Yeah, those things are tiny. Yeah, I hold my reaction for the same as last time.
Okay. Lewis, your turn. You see the shadow
so I guess
ish of Morians kind of go to the outside near the bottom right or the bottom left corner and start to climb up.
okay. I'm assuming I don't see those mushroom monsters.
You do not know. They are out of your line of sight.
Okay. What does Milko look like? Is he still like a shadow?
Yeah. Again, not full shadow like you'd see in the darkness. You can see some colors. It's heavily muted.
Does it look like he's like hiding in between the boxes or just like looking for something? Or
No, it looks like he's
Can I tell what he's
prepared.
like?
It looks like Nilka is prepared to attack things. Quarterstaff up and ready to go, and kind of in a defensive stance.
Ooh. Then I will hop out of the shadow ship.
Oh, thanks so much.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength save.
Okay. Oh god, there's so many buttons.
I know there are a lot of buttons, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no problem. You pop out like, in fact, like you, like as you feel the resistance, and just like as it sloughs off, you actually propel about 10 feet out when you get outside, and like everybody can hear this auto.
They go boop, like a bubble popping.
A little bit, yeah, but it's more of a, you know, like think of a baby jettisoning out of the mother.
I don't think that's how it works.
Weaponized baby, all right.
Yeah. So then let's see. How far away does my spells work?
As you're out there and whatnot, you can see kind of these figures, more of the similar mushroom type things that you had fought before, shuffling over. These ones are bigger though. There's still some of those real small ones that are like, they're like, they come up to like, maybe your mid-thigh. The ones behind it though come up to almost your chest, like almost the mid of your chest.
How many?
You see three. You see three of the small ones and two of the much bigger ones.
Okay. I'll take shelter behind the crate, just right here, so I can still see them.
Okay.
But I'm a little bit more
Crate
protected. And I
provides
guess I'll just
3/4 cover.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll hold my attack / action. Is that what it is? Just in case they get too close,
Yes.
or until they get closer.
Yep.
And determine they're hostile, and then pass.
Okay. Morian, your turn.
I guess I continue trying to get to the top there. So
Okay.
same as last time.
Yep. Go ahead and make a climb check or an athletics check. Yeah, you're able to make it up there. It's a little bit slower going, but so it's going to take all of your movement to get up, but you are able to make it to the top.
All right. Now that I'm up here, I want to look around for approaching mushroom men.
As you step onto the deck, you can feel the squishiness of the wood beneath you. Have you ever stepped on wet wood?
Yes.
Like really wet wood? You know how it's kind of got like that wetness to that give and whatnot? And it definitely doesn't feel quite as solid?
I would like to
what's going
stand
on
on the very edge because that should be more solid than the planks.
Yeah, it is. For the most part.
And I'm not going to be running around.
It feels like the deck should support your weight if you're careful. Kind of similar to like, walking on ice. But there's definitely kind of like a slight give, a slight bow into the wood, and it's definitely real soft. Like this has definitely been, out in the super damp area for a very long time. And while
we shall purify it with fire.
You're not sure these would light on fire.
That depends on how much fire I use.
That is true. That is fair. But yes, you're able to see. You're able to see. Can you see my arrow?
I see there is a brown. Yes, I can.
Okay, so you can see that target, and you can kind of see this target right here.
Cool.
The slope. So you just barely kind of see it, because from where you're at, the boat is at an angle. The deck is at an angle, a slight angle that goes up above your head.
Cool. The one which you said I can mostly see.
The one that you can mostly see is this one right here.
Yep.
And this one you can partially see.
I'm gonna sacred flame it because cover doesn't make a difference.
No, that's fine. All right. Dexterity save.
Morian uses a sort of musical chanting to cast her spells.
It makes it save.
Well, okay. The ground next to it erupts into holy fire.
There's a slight ring around the myconid. Or excuse me, the mushroom person.
We'll get him next time, boys. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Oh, 20 feet. Bane, your turn.
It's me.
It is
Okay.
indubitably.
Indubitably. Okay. I'm casting. Making sure. Yeah, I'm gonna cast this. Right. Here.
Okay. Starting from the point within the duration, these plants turn the ground into a creature in the area holds me up when I don't feel strong. I got a lot of empty space. A creature restrained by the prince. Each night I'm closer to a breakdown. So as you raise your hands and you start casting the spell, your little verbal chant goes off and everything feels good. The magic coalesces around you and then shoots in the direction as it flows into the ground. The vines grow out and start to writhe around in like a mass of snakes that are on the ground. But the vines and weeds that pull up and start writhing on the ground look almost sickly. They are all the same gray or same dull green as kind of the rest of the ground. And you feel your connection with the spell strain. As if there is something fighting against it. All the shadows that I hide. Wish that I could show them. Saving. Could you bring a little light? Okay, so that one fails. See where I've been broken. So the one in the center of it is restrained.
Nice.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. Somebody's been dead.
I am at 19 of 21 health. Or hit points.
No, I ain't worried about that. But it's good to know. You missed it too. You'd be kind of okay. Thanks for that.
I have plenty of healing in the sack. You just don't need it.
Cool. I have healing as well. I can use as reactions too. That's going to end my turn for now.
Okay. Hold on a second. Which one is the one that we want? Oh, right, because we had difficulties these last weeks. All right. Okay. Difficult terrain and a creature in the area. Fine.
It's a constant test to break through, and it's all like brand new. I break my rules for you, took down my wall too. I break my rules for you. I break my rules for you, took down my walls too. I break my rules for you. It's hard to get used to.
Nilka,
Hello.
you can see over the tops of the ones in front of you, from around the tip of another part of a ship that this one is kind of leaning up against, or kind of riding over top, a very, very huge plant creature start to move forward.
Do I know what this is? Because like I'm pretty familiar with fungi for obvious reasons.
You may make a knowledge nature roll at advantage. Yeah, they're mycenids. Or
Do I know what the big one is?
fungus people. Big mycenid.
Okay, just big mycetid.
Just a big mycenid.
Okay. Well, I let them know. Hey guys, in
Technical-
case you didn't know, these are mycetids, and there's a really, 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 really big one coming around the corner. He's about 3 or 4 turns out.
Technically, they're called mycenid sovereign,
Okay.
but
There's a
that's
mycetid
not-
sovereign.
but that's not like something that's like set in stone.
Okay. Yeah, it's a mycetid. It's big.
Big mycenid. Fairly dangerous mycenid.
Will it? Oh,
There's a fairly big, fairly dangerous mycetid coming around the corner, gentlemen.
It is about the
I
size.
vote we go.
It's about the size of a grizzly bear standing on its back paws.
Okay. It's about the size of a bear. Like if it were to stand on its back leg. That's how big it is.
All right.
I was just telling
If
y'all because
only
y'all
somebody
don't know
had
this.
foreseen this happening and climbed to higher ground.
Lewis.
Well, recognizing that the fact that a grizzly bear standing up on its hind legs probably doesn't fit into a ship, I am going to suggest you move inside the boat. So I'm going to start walking towards the inside of that boat and going back in.
Okay, have fun, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, bye!
I'm fighting this motherfucker.
Wait. I'm just going to count my steps.
Motherfuckers
So,
go down.
Right?
1, 2, 3. So my 4th. So I should have one more step inside the boat. 5, 6.
Okay, as soon as, again, same thing. As soon as you enter the boat, you feel everything kind of just slog through. You are at half movement.
Oh yeah, probably should have told him about that before I went into the boat. I guess now that I'm inside the boat, I'll be like, hey Noka, time slows down in here. Or everything slows down in here.
Nolka, roll perception.
You and your talking slow shit.
Yeah, you don't hear him. You're a little focused on the big guy. All right, Lewis, what else do you do?
Yeah, now that I'm in the boat, I'll just kind of like try and wave at Noka to get his attention. And that's about it.
It's like you're swatting a fly in
Hopefully
slow motion. Why is he swatting a fly in slow motion?
Oh, stinky breath right now. Yeah, that wraps up my turn.
Okay. Morin, your turn.
Okay, so I am watching this unfold down there, and I have a question for you, about your interpretation of the rules. So the vines which Nukla called forth with his spell, those are magical vines?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, then they should not light on fire if I use a fire spell there.
Possibly. However, these vines are not looking normal.
That's because he's a Circle of Spores druid. Of course they're going to look unhealthy. Like, this makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
Too cheap.
If I'm not sure, I'm not going to risk it. It would be really cool if I could use my flaming spear while he holds them all down, but if I'm not sure that as magical vines they wouldn't burn up, then
You believe
I feel like
that they probably would not burn right away.
then let's do it. Spell slots are for binging. Let me check. I am dumping a flaming spear.
A foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the spear into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the spear's damage. If you ram the spear into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the spear's damage. Okay. And the spear stops moving this turn. When you move the spear, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits up to 10 feet wide. The sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried, and it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Okay.
So having done that, I will now, with my bonus action, ram it into
His butt.
the restrained mushroom. Because I realize this is 2 days late, but I believe that the saying here is 420 blaze it.
Most people don't smoke mushrooms.
Depends on how imaginative they are and how far they're willing to go for fun.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Alright, so if you make it, if you ram it into it, or which one are you ramming it into?
The one that's restrained, which I think you said was the lower one.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy, so you move the spear, ram it into it. That creature must make the saving throw against the spear's damage.
And I don't think that the spear actually enters his space. I think it stops moving as soon as I try to move it into his spare.
But like the way that it's worded is odd to me because it says make the saving throw against the spear's damage. It sounds like the DC becomes whatever the spear's damage is. But that makes sense.
It's the normal DC. Since he's restrained, he'll have disadvantage as the vines are quite literally holding him down as I mow him down with my orb of celestial purifying fire.
God, that's a mouthful.
Well, go ahead and roll damage.
Watch me roll snake eyes.
That makes it. Wow, that's a disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
I know, right?
It takes half. It still takes half.
So it's fine.
And I'm guessing this thing is probably vulnerable to fire.
That is a good question.
If it's a mushroom, it'll get nice.
It's oddly not.
Well, screw it then.
That seems weird. 5e did do a lot of this weird stuff with vulnerability and everything.
Alright, additionally,
It is not.
I'm going to send my familiar, Cadus, down into the weird, ship while invisible, tasked with, or specifically, I'm telling it, use a ready action to, if a Myconid charges in to attack, Luis, then I want it to fly in and use the help action to impose disadvantage on the first attack roll.
So it does not have vulnerability to fire.
It has vulnerability to fire in my heart.
That is fair. I mean, I would have totally thought it had vulnerability to fire too.
Roy is just sort of looking at it, failing to combust, is sort of thinking, huh, could have sworn that would have worked.
Oops. Okay. Oops. No. Can I do the? Ah, it's so lame. Do you know how to do the math and whatnot? Because like in Roll20, I can do like the health and do -5 and it will calculate it. But here, it tries to put it at -5.
Actually, I just checked the help action, and I lied. I can only use it to grant advantage, not to grant disadvantage, like I said. So, so it's a moot point. If either of my allies were actually using attack rolls, it would be really valuable. So instead, I'm just having Cadus monitor for anything that's trying to sneak up from behind.
Okay. Yeah, so the fire, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Sure. Will the effects of this roll be immediately obvious?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, nothing else. I guess technically it should be
Just multiply by 5.
Hey, who wants to fight a gallows tree? That sounds fun.
Maybe not at this level.
Let's do it.
Okay. Alright, so, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna go ahead and do the thing. Bane, it's your turn.
Yeah, my turn. Okay. Cheesy Louise.
Roll me a d20. Alright. Your vines are moving less. They're still being active and they're still moving, but you can definitely notice it's fairly slight. But you, having been practiced with this spell and its effects and whatnot, you know that it shouldn't be doing this yet.
Okay.
The ground is a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts, hard flat. When a creature moves within the area, it takes 2d4 pierce damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation is ground and camouflage and is natural. Any creature that can see the area at the time of the spell. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell has passed into wisdom perception. The instant the spell says DC, so it can the time of charges. So weird that it allows it to put it on the corners or centers. Right next to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
End my turn.
End of turn.
Give me something to hold on to. I can't help but think about you. You've moved on like I'm about to. 'Cause you don't really know
Lewis, your turn.
Yep. Okay, so Mocha's retreating. I guess I'm gonna proceed further into the ship to try and like hide from the large amount of mushroom people. 1, 2, 3, and I think that's it. Yep.
Okay. You are
And then I'll
kind of where your box is, and you can still see it's glowing. Still faint and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
There is a door in front of you that you can see. It is
Ooh.
definitely seen better days, but you can't really see beyond.
Okay. So it's at that orange line.
Yeah. Yep. That orange line is like
And I
a
can't-
wall.
Okay, and I can't reach said door right now, can I?
No, you cannot. You're about 5
Okay.
feet away from it.
Let's see. Does it count if I touch it with the spear?
I mean,
I
you
guess for
could attack it.
because that's more than 10 feet from the distance of the edge of the boat. I guess if I'm casting light, can I touch the door with my spear?
Wait, what?
So if I want to cast light on the door and not just and like let it fizzle on the box.
If you're casting light on the door,
Yes. You can simply just cast light again, and it will cause the old light spell to fade.
Mm-hmm.
oh, got it.
Yeah. I'm just asking, since I can't reach and touch the door myself, can I poke it with my spear and have that count?
No. It is
Okay,
touched, so
never
you're
mind.
gonna touch it. I see what you're trying to do. I was not like,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to. You can attack the door. That is something you can do, but you wouldn't be able to.
I will not
cast light.
attack the door. I will just end my turn.
Morian.
So okay, so did the Myconids make? Did we skip the Myconids? So the
No, they
Myconids
moved
needed
out.
to save. Okay, so the one Myconid who is still right next to the flaming sphere. Any Myconids who ended their turn within 5 feet of the sphere needed to make a new dexterity saving throw.
Oh, right. No Myconids have appeared next to it. It's only the one, and it hasn't.
Because it was restrained and unable to move, which is
right.
why I thought this was a great idea.
Right. It was restrained,
Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
it does fail.
It will take the full 2d6 fire damage. Which I will need to roll again. Let's see.
Alright. So it is still up. But there's definitely some burn marks along it. It's thrashing about.
Are any of the others actually restrained by the fire?
Not by the fire, but by the entangling.
Sorry, yeah.
The adult down below is restrained. The one next to your fire is restrained. And the one above it is restrained.
So rather than ram the spear into one of them, I would like to position it so that it's adjacent to both of the adults, right in between them there.
Okay.
All right, that's my bonus action, and then so targeting the new adult, the one which wasn't hit with the spear last time. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it's tied down and inflict more holy fire upon it.
Okay.
Dex saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay,
8 radiant, max damage.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Multiple different shades of white fire are burning in this area, casting shadows of the deepest darkness.
Big orb of fire go sharpy, fizzle, crack, pop.
Yep.
Okay, that plus 2.
Snick snack, motherfucker. We're cooking dinner.
Cookie clack this
You
shit.
guys ever had sauteed mushrooms? Because that's what's going down. Alright.
And
I'm also going to give a 15-minute warning for me.
Ronan needs
Right,
to
yep.
wrap up turn. We're going to go through Bane's turn and then once he's done.
alright.
Okay.
It's at the end of their turn. But it is every time.
Alright, roll damage.
The damage I'm dealing with it just keeps going down.
Okay. Bane, your turn.
Okay. cast this on the big guy in the back because it has 120. So roll for attack. They do. Oh, it's just a ranged spell check. Okay. Do I hit?
You're doing against the big guy. There it is. No, you miss, unfortunately.
Cool. I like it. Alrighty. Let's see.
Is this a cantrip? 20 feet? Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Reaction, same as last. Well, no, I can't do that.
No,
I just I do hold my reaction though, in case something happens.
Yeah. You
Because
don't
I
have
have
to. You don't have to
reaction
declare holding your reaction.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That is it for tonight.
Really?
Yes, unfortunately.
We were just getting started.
I know, but 2 of the members are being lame. But it's
Fucking
also like
And
super late.
living on the East Coast.
I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, but they actually have real jobs.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Got it.
We're grad students. It's not a real job.
I was gonna say that seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but
You're a grad student who's
but he's in the army, so like
defended
you
his
guys,
dissertation.
even your job is more real than his. His is just made up to make him look like he's doing something.
Shh.
Louis is basically just hanging around and getting paid until he leaves.
That's true.
I have to write like one more paper in 2 months, and it's
Good job, everybody. You are still alive. Good work.
All right.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
I really wish Silver would come back around.
Good job, team. No, I don't remember any silver. Well, I remember rolling a wisdom save about this. I definitely do not remember any.
I remember. Do you remember?